So today, we're going to learn about taping of fingers for your pulleys. So the pulley tendon is over here, all the joints. It's a very common injury among climbers. And today we're going to learn the proper way of taping using different kinds of tape and different lengths of tape. So the first form of taping, we're going to use the slightly thinner ones. And we're going to do a cross tape on the injury that you have using the tape. So take the tape, okay, put it right underneath the joint, wrap it around, okay, make sure you cover the initial lap. So wrap it around, and over here, do a cross right at the bottom of the joint, okay, and then you go up, and make one round, okay, and you do a cross again, so that you cover the bottom of the joint, so you give it a bit of a support. Okay, before you do one last wrap to secure it, and then you tear the tape and tape it on the outside. So make sure the end tape is on the outside, so as you move your fingers, it does not come off. And of course, right now you have a little bit of support for your joints, and you're free to climb. Next up, we're going to be using a thicker type of tape, and we're going to be forming a Hitch tape to secure your tendon pulley. So you take the tape, take a small amount, tear it, okay, and over here, have a little bit of an incision on the sides. The other side. Okay, you should have a tape that looks like this. Put the covered ends at the bottom of your joint. Make sure it's right at the bottom. Just a little bit. Okay, turn around. You wrap it around. So your joint itself gets to breathe, but at the same time, you manage to do a cross on your joints, and you're done. So at least you still get movements in your joints, but the bottom is protected and supported. So you're going to take a tape and measure about 4 times the length of the flapper to your wrist. You're going to take 4 times of this on the tape. You're going to take it off. Okay, take the tape. Okay, we're going to go in half. About half of it. Just make sure there's no sticky ends. About half of it. It doesn't have to be very neat, so okay, and then you tear from there. Okay, this is the tape that you have. So when you have this tape on both sides without the sticky ends, you're going to fold it in half again. Okay, so we're just going to adjust the sticky ends. It doesn't have to be very neat as long as it works. So just adjust it, fold it in half. Okay, once you have this half, this portion will be on your wrist, from the flapper to your wrist. So over here, I'm going to cut right on this portion, a little semicircle, a little quarter circle. So you can draw. This is how much you're going to cut, so that it allows rest on your fingers. Just cut. Right now, you should have something like this. When you have this, wrap it around your hands. Let it rest on your hand. Put one of it in front, so it covers the flapper to your wrist. And the other one goes around it again and covers the other side. So your flapper should be completely covered, and you still have the mobility to move. Okay? So now that you have the flapper secured, Okay, cover it up. Make sure it hits to your wrist. Take some tape. Okay, bend your hands backwards and tape it up around your wrist. Just make sure you secure it in place. There you have it. You're able to climb now, and your flapper is protected.